computer. Okay, so this is what the device looks like. It's very portable, very portable. In short, my sister traveled on Saturday. She went with hers. She just simply packaged it back in the carton. Back in the carton because she was like, wow, she started drinking the water. And there's something in that water. I just said, what are the benefits? I said, what is it? What did you experience? She used to manage high blood pressure. Now she's been taking her blood pressure consistently and it's normalized just from drinking the water. So when she's going for training in Canada, she took the whole device, carried it, packaged it in the carton like this, just that carton, very portable. And then she took it with her. So the Terawater machine is very portable. You can carry it anywhere. The beautiful thing about it again is that once you charge it, it lasts very long. It has, 4 bars. Once it's full, it lasts for months before it can run down. So there's some things we're going to clarify before we start the training today. So we have the information shared is for educational purpose only. So what this means is that make sure your clients, if they're already managing a chronic disease, you just don't take them off medication because you are giving them our products or even the Terawater. Of course, there are some people that can't take Terawater. I think I should start with that because that is very important. People that have metals in their hearts cannot take Terawater at all. They can't take Terawater. You can't put Terawater in a metal cup. You can't put Terawater in aluminum cup. So you can only put it in plastic, ceramics, clay pots, glass. I hope you take note of that. You don't put your Terawater under the sun. So if you package it, especially those of us that also sell it, ensure that you keep it in a place where the sun will not get to it. And another thing, make sure that you drink your Terawater after processing within 3 days. 3 days. The jar can take 5 liters of water. So you make sure you drink that 5. If you drink water, really, 5 liters should be max like 2 days. But it should not exceed 3 days in case you do not finish it. So these are very important. In case I forget to stress this as we move on, okay? Now, the information shared should not be used as a medical advice. The person must consult their doctor. Their doctors will be the ones to wean them off their medication as they get better. Now, this is not a medical device. Please consult a doctor or other qualified healthcare professionals for any medical advice or diagnosis and or treatments, okay? I'm sure this is clear. Now, terahertz is a non-ionizing technology. What does that mean? It means it does not destroy the cells of the body and has been widely used in communication technology. It's been used in public safety, biomedical archaeology, military, and identification. Okay, this is medical detection. This is a scanner, body scan, satellite network 6G. I know airport security. So it is very healthy. It's not going to destroy your cells. Because some people see there's a red light once you're processing that processes the water. And some people are like, is that electricity? And that is also to bring to our knowledge that you do not need to plug the device while using it. No, you don't plug it. You only plug it to charge the head. Once it's full, you remove it from light. So you don't need to plug it for it to work at all. That makes it also very convenient for those of us that do seminars. So you can just carry where there won't be light. So it will not disturb you at all. So once it's fully charged, you can use it and keep using it before it will run down. Now, the terahertz technology is one of the 10 high-impact technologies that will change the world. I was online today and I saw where someone was talking about the terahertz frequency, 7.83 frequency, and how potent it is in healing. And that is what we use in our Terawater. Now, the United States, China, and Japan classify terahertz technology as one of the top 10 high-impact emerging technologies in the world. And the invention patent certificate is from Jinping Chen. She's the chairman of Henan Schumann Health Technology Company Limited, dean of Henan Quido Health Technology Research Institute. She has two reflections in life. The first reflection is, what is the meaning of my life in the first 50 years? And the second reflection is, what does health mean to me? Okay. She have value points. You have gratitude, love, professionalism, and feedback. So she has the invention patent for this terahertz technology. We have 12 clinical test reports in China that talk about these terahertz. These are just justifications to show us that, give us a history where terahertz is frequency is coming from. Now, features and benefits of our Terawater purifier. I've had people ask me if the water comes with the device. No. Whatever water you drink is what you put in the device. So if you drink bottled water, you pour it in the device, it will process the water. If you drink dispenser water, you put it in the device. Even if it's pure water, sachet water, if that is what you drink, put it in the device to purify the water. So the water doesn't matter as long as it's the safe drinking water that you take at home. So you just put in the device and then you turn it on. It is very user-friendly. Very, very. In short, a child can operate the machine. Once you just put your finger, you don't need to press, you don't need to put pressure at all. Just place your hand on it. It's very sensitive. It will trigger it on. It is safe and no harmful side effects at all. At all, there's no harmful side effects. Very, very safe. Sorry, give me a minute. Let me call for them to turn on. Yes. Please call him. Okay, thank you for your patience. Now, it activates and energizes our cells using the Schumann resonance. Now, it's approved. You see, under the at the bottom of the screen, you have the various bodies that have approved the Terawater purifier itself. You have the FDA, it's ISO certified, and all forms of certifications to tell you that even the material used is healthy. It's not cancerous. As in, you shouldn't be scared that it's not plastic. It's consumed. All the materials used are good for the health. So you need not be scared or worried about it. Now, it is very user-friendly, very simple and easy to use. There's no complicated button at all. Just that head, once you put your hand over it, it's going to come on. You did not even press it. It is portable, rechargeable USB-C. So you charge it with the C cord you use to charge your phone. The C cord you use to charge your phone, that's this normal cord, normal C cord. But it comes with its own charger. But it's just to tell you that the charger is available. It is a USB-C cord. No electrical socket is needed once you have fully charged it. No electrical socket. And once it's fully charged, you can process up to 500 times before it even runs down. So you can imagine the power. It is safe and there's no harmful side effects. Completely safe for the body, uses the Schumann resonance of 7.83 Hertz. No direct current, no emission of harmful high frequency, no radio frequency, no electromagnetic field. And of course, it is all the materials used for the device are FDA approved. All of them are FDA approved. So it activates and energizes our cells. That's what it does. Using the Schumann resonance, which is 7.83 Hertz frequency. I experienced this 7.83 Hertz when we went for LTBC this year. Sorry, let me mute her. When we went for LTBC this year, there was a room, we went to the Museum of the Future. And in that museum in Dubai, we were taken into a room. In that room, they used the frequency of 7.83 Hertz. And they were telling us the healing benefits of staying in that room. That was when I experienced it in Dubai. That was this year, April. Now, the significance of that frequency, the 7.83 Hertz, It is the future medicine will be the medicine of frequencies. This is by Albert Einstein. To think he died a long time ago, and he said this, and this is what is happening now. Now, what is resonance? What do we mean when we talk about resonance? So, I'll need us to pay attention to this video. I want us to pay attention to this video. But hold on. Let it finish playing, then I'll play it again. Okay. So this video is to explain to us what we mean by frequency. But before I play the video, I want us to understand something. Now, you have your friend's phone number, for example. And when your friend gives you his or her phone number, you call that number. Once you call that number, you dial the number, it connects to your friend. If you dial another number, you will not get your friend. That is frequency. It means you're on the same frequency with your friend. Or when you want to listen to a radio station, you tune your radio, your car radio to that station. If you don't get that frequency, you will not hear that station. That is what we mean by frequency. So when you're watching this video, I want you to take note of the two metals this man was holding and what the frequency of each metal is, okay? So that you understand what we mean by frequency and resonance. When two things resonate, it means they're in agreement. They are on the same frequency, okay? So I need us to pay attention now as I play the video. Okay, so can somebody share? What did you notice? Who can share? Who will share with us? What did you notice in this video? Or did we not see the video?
Yeah.
No, ma.
You didn't see the video. I should play it again, right?
No, ma.
Should I play it again? Mama Becky, should I play it again?
I did not see the video, ma.
Okay, I'm playing it again, so you pay attention.
Okay. All right, ma.
Okay, Mama Becky, did you see it now?
On the road, 140, 140, 440, and 440. Yes, I'm just seeing pictures. He's not talking.
Okay, no, it's not talking. The first
Okay.
Yeah, what is saying? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I said what this demonstration is showing is that when the man carried the weight that is reading 512 and hit it, the other one did not move. But the moment he bring the same one that carried the 440 stuff, 440 Hz. The other one, the other one that is stagnant started moving. The balls on top of it started moving to show that they are in resonance. They are resonating together. That is, the two of them are in the same frequency. Do you understand?
Thank you, my leader. Thank you, Emeka-Nwaka. So if I play the video again, if you take note, the first device the man held was 512 hertz. That one was 512 hertz. When he hit it, the ball did not move. But see, when they're on the same resonance, on the same frequency and resonating together, 440 hertz, 440 hertz, the ball will move. Despite the fact that he did not touch the balls. That is just to explain to us what resonance means. So when we are saying 7.83 hertz, and that's the resonance you should be in, what we are saying is you should be on the same frequency. And the same frequency with what is what we're going to explain to us as we move on. Is it clear now, Mama Becky?
Yes, it is. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
So what is Schumann resonance? It is the Earth's heartbeat. So the ionosphere, which is the atmospheric layer of the Earth, in between that and the Earth, you have the 7.83 hertz, which is the Schumann wave. And that's the Schumann resonance. That's the rate at which the Earth vibrates. So when we're in resonance with that, it means we're on 7.83 hertz. We're in resonance with the vibration of the Earth, which is the natural way the Earth should be. And that keeps us in balance. And that's what the water does for us. So that device helps us make that water, puts it at 7.83 hertz, which is same frequency as the Earth's vibration. Is that clear now? But we're going to listen to a video now. I need us to pay attention to this video. It's going to further explain what we mean by the ionosphere, what resonance is, and what 7.83 hertz is, the Schumann resonance.
Have you ever heard of the fascinating discoveries of Nikola Tesla and Winfried Otto Schumann? In 1889, American engineer Nikola Tesla delved into wireless energy transmission and found out that Earth resonated at a frequency of around 8 Hz. In 1954, German physicist Schumann observed perpetual vibrations and electrical waves between Earth and the ionosphere, spanning roughly 100 miles above us. These are known as Schumann waves with a frequency of 7.83 Hz, and the resonant state is termed Schumann resonance. Schumann resonance has been linked with good health and healing benefits. When our bodies sync up with its frequency of 7.83 Hz, remarkable benefits unfold. We're talking about improved memory, reducing and even body rejuvenation. Our brain enters a relaxed state, promoting cell regeneration, healing, and increased creativity. Now consider this. Our bodies contain about 70% water. Water plays a vital role in digestion, toxin removal, energy conversion, and more. The Schumann resonance can be utilized to create a special type of water resonating at 7.83 Hz, ideal for human consumption. This resonance water, or what we call Terawater, restructures the water molecules from a cluster state to a linear state, thereby making absorption faster and easier. This translates to fortified water energy, neutralized free radicals, reduced inflammation, and other fantastic qualities like being antioxidative and anti-radiant. It even helps stop cell mutation and lowers water thickness by a maximum of 800 times. The best part, compared to normal liquids, our bodies can easily absorb Terawater 6 times faster. So, by tapping into the Schumann resonance, we could potentially unlock a whole bunch of health benefits through this extraordinary water. True health begins with Terawater, the water your body craves.
Okay. Can anybody share one thing you got from that video? Just one thing you got from the video. Can anybody share?
Have you ever heard of the fascinating discovery?
Terawater improves memory.
Yeah, improves memory. Thank you very much. Who else can share something? Anything?
Improves memory, and it also removes toxins.
Remove toxins, yeah.
It also removes toxins. Then it changes water from clusters to linear.
Yes. Thank you.
Also rejuvenates the body.
Rejuvenates the body. Thank you, Mama. Thank you. Okay. Mama Chimewa, you want to share?
Yeah, it reduces the water thickness.
Reduces water thickness by 800. That one is the one that blows
100
my mind.
times.
By 800 times.
100 times.
That one blows my mind, because if we're in a hall now, first thing we do is we'll give you ordinary water,
Share it.
give you Terawater, and we tell you to taste it. And you will notice the heaviness of that ordinary water. You will notice that when you start drinking Terawater often, you don't want to drink any other water again. It's so easy to drink Terawater. Drinking 2 to 3 liters a day is very easy. When you use Terawater, it's not heavy, you don't feel bloated. It's very easy to consume, feels light even in your mouth as you drink it. Now, our body is 70% water. That's why when you use our Tanita body scan, we tell you your water level. So one thing I also like about the Terawater machine is the fact, one thing that is hard for people to improve when we even do P4 Health Club for 10 days is their water level. You notice that it increases gradually. But with Terawater now, your body is able to absorb water 6 times better than what it will absorb if you take ordinary water. And water is the source of life. Our body is 70% water. So let's look at water in the human body. The brain has 75% water. I sent a publication in the group was it 2 days ago, that was talking about what happens when we do not drink water. What happens to our brain? Our brain will shrink. It can lead to Alzheimer's disease. And that's why you notice that Terawater improves memory. Our blood is 83% water. Our heart is 79% water. Bones, 22% water. Muscles, 75% water. Liver, 86% water. The kidneys, 83% water. So you can see the importance of water in the body. Water removes waste. Water helps circulate nutrients. Water gives us energy. Water oxygenates our body. So you can see, water balances our acid-alkaline count, because water is supposed to be neutral. So water is very, very important, but Terawater makes it even better for the body to absorb the water. Because there are some of us that drink water. They say, oh, I drink a lot of water, I drink water. But the body is not absorbing it. You drink it, you're in the restroom pouring it out. But with Terawater, your body will absorb 6 times more than it will absorb when you take ordinary water, thereby hydrating your cells. The main function of water in our body, water flushes waste from the cells and transports nutrients to the cells. Water intake does not equal cellular hydration. We've been able to prove that over and over with our Tanita body scan machine. We've seen a lot of people that will tell you, I drink a lot of water. You check their water level is 30%, 35%. And we've noticed again that people who are overweight, I don't know why, their water level is usually very low. Maybe because of the fat covering the cells, and the cells cannot absorb water. So cells absorb water when water molecules penetrate cell membranes. So when somebody is already, when you have high visceral fat, you know what that means in the body. It covers the cells of that organ, and it's difficult for that organ to absorb water. The smaller the water molecule cluster, the better the cellular hydration. And that is why you notice that for ordinary water, the water is clustered together. It's hard for the cells to take it in. Unlike when Terawater purifier makes the water linear. So makes it easy, makes it simpler for the body to absorb. As cells age, the absorption ability becomes less efficient. That's another thing, which adds to the slow ability of the cells to absorb water, and the less water they will absorb. But with Terawater, the cells come alive. Now, do you know that thick blood reduces oxygen from reaching the cells? It leads to various diseases like stroke. Of course, we know that stroke is when blood is not reaching a certain part of the body, and that part becomes paralyzed. High blood pressure, diabetes, kidney failure, and high cholesterol as a result of thick blood. And remember, blood is 83% water. So if you have less than that, what happens? The blood becomes thicker. And remember, blood should flow. It flows all around our body, carrying oxygen, moving over and over like that, carrying nutrients, carrying repairs all over the body. So you notice now that when it's thick, it cannot flow easily within the body. And lack of cellular hydration, which is also lack of healthy water, can lead to all this, dehydrated cells. We know several cells come together to form the tissue, several tissue come together to form the organs, and different organs of the body come together to form the whole human body. So dehydrated cells, water is used as a carrier for transporting nutrients, excreting garbage and toxins from the body. So when the cells are dehydrated, what happens? The person suffers from high blood pressure. So you can see this will even explain why people take our Terawater and see so much improvement in their health. When the cells are dehydrated, it also leads to high sugar level. That's sugar in the blood. It leads to high blood lipids, poor organ function, emotional loss of control, insomnia and forgetfulness, hair loss, constipation, fatigue, drowsiness and dizziness, chronic diseases, obesity. So we should learn to drink enough water, which is 2 to 3 liters from morning to night, not in one sitting. Drink good and healthy water. Drink water that will hydrate your cells. And what are these water? There are different types of water really that hydrates the cells. But the question again is, how easy is it to get them? So different types of healthy drinking water. You have the spring water, mineral or sparkling water. You have structured water. That is, if you notice, some people tell you they say hydrogen water. That's structured water. But ours is what? The Schumann resonance water, which is a Terawater at 7.83 hertz. So to have good health, it is important to drink healthy water. Very, very, very important. So what is Terawater purifier? Our Terawater purifier replicates the Schumann resonance at 7.83 hertz through terahertz technology. Now, this resonance water is called our own Terawater. It converts water molecule, like we said, from a clustered state into a linear, easy-to-absorb state. And when we drink Terawater, our cells are able to absorb water more easily and efficiently. So you can see the picture of a clustered state of water and then the linear state, which is easier. It is straight. It is arranged simpler for the body to absorb. And that's why you notice that Terawater is absorbed 800 times better than your ordinary water. I mean, it's 800 times lighter, absorbs 6 times more than ordinary water by the body. What are the benefits of our Terawater? It improves memory, reduces stress, reverses aging, rejuvenates the body, increases creativity. Why? Because then the brain is not dehydrated, so you can be creative. It's fortified water energy, neutralizes free radicals, and we know that we're taking free radicals on a daily basis. And when free radicals enter the body can become highly acidic. And we know from all our healthy living trainings, all our P4 training and beverage training, that free radicals lead to toxins in the body, and they can lead to high acidity of the body. And a body that is highly acidic, what happens? Diseases can grow in that body. So Terawater flushes out these free radicals, these toxins from the body, reduces inflammation, antioxidative and anti-radiative properties, stops cell mutation. This is the one that is so great. Cell mutation is when cells become deformed and they become cancerous. They mutate, they change. That is cell mutation. Terawater stops cell mutation, lowers water thickness by up to 800 times, and helps the body absorb water by up to six times. So you can see the amazing, remarkable benefits of our Terawater. Our Terawater is beneficial for those who have high blood pressure, diabetes, gout. You know what gout is? Gout is high acidity of the body, where the joints now have sodium. It's urea in the joint, so everything is stiff. All the joints are stiff. That's gout. But with Terawater, what happens? It can flush out that excess urea and leave the body so that now the joints will be free. For those with skin issues, those with stroke, migraine. I don't know if she's online. There's somebody here that comes to my house to take Terawater all the time. Oh, she's not online. She comes to take Terawater all the time. Why? She went to the hospital, they checked her. She wakes up with a headache every single day. Migraine. Every day. And when they checked her blood pressure, it was high. They gave her, say anytime she sleeps and wakes up in the morning, she gets a headache until she started drinking Terawater. We have fatigue. If you are easily tired, when you take Terawater, it gives you energy. Those with constipation, obesity, allergies, Terawater is good. And if you want to maintain your health, Terawater is very, very important. You don't need to fall sick before you start looking for Terawater. Terawater is awesome. I was in Ghana last 2 weeks or last week, and they were giving me a testimony of someone I was in Accra. They go to Tema to treat, very far from Accra, with Terawater. The man suffered a stroke, and with just taking Terawater, he's up and running again. So they were giving me the testimony, several testimonies of Terawater. Normally, if it's your first time of taking Terawater, the first thing we do is to check your blood. So we take a sample of your blood and we show you that blood under the microscope. And one thing you will notice when we look at the blood is the fact that the blood is clustered, meaning it's gummed together. And you notice that the ability of that blood to flow easily is tough. It's clustered. You can see the before, just like it is on this screen. That was how my blood was the first day they checked me, when my blood was put under the microscope. So what do? After checking your blood, we now give you a cup of Terawater to drink. And we tell you to wait for 20 minutes. Then we take another blood sample and we show you again under the microscope what your blood is like now. And sincerely, it now looks like the second picture. So you can see that the second picture, the blood there, they are flowing easily. So you notice even 20 minutes after, people are feeling better. They are breathing better. They have more energy. Why? Because the blood is no longer clustered. So just after 20 minutes of drinking Terawater, cell hydration has significantly improved. And that is what we prove to you before we even start to say, okay, these are the benefits of Terawater. So if this was a physical meeting, now what we would have done is to take each person's blood sample and show you this under the microscope and show you what it is like. So that when you take the water, we'll check again and we'll show you. So you see the magic, the magic of Terawater. So the Terawater machine can also be used directly on meridian points as shown in the diagram below. So first we give you a glass of Terawater to drink, then we massage your 2 palms, the sole of your feet, your 2 armpits. And you know, there are things we call the lymph nodes. They are the ones that take away waste from the body. They are located. That's why you notice some people, they'll tell them they have breast cancer. It starts from that lymph nodes when it's blocked and it's not taking waste out of the body. So they feel lumps all around their armpit area. So those armpit area, the back of the neck, very sensitive areas in the body where the lymph nodes are. So we massage them and then we give you another cup of Terawater to drink. We've noticed immediate recovery. Some people that will tell you, oh, I could not raise my hand before I came for this seminar physically. Even when we went for the Terawater to buy the machine, that was last year. My business partners that went with me, Hope was always having this pain in her shoulder. After we did this for her, that day, by the following day, it was over. For me, the first day I drank Terawater, I slept like a baby. Like they did, we all in the room before they knew it, I had dozed off. Terawater helps you relax. You sleep well. And remember, the body repairs itself when you sleep. And not just any type of sleep, deep sleep. And that's what Terawater will help your body do. It will help your body repair itself. Now we're going to share testimonies of our Terawater machine, those that have experienced it. But before we move on, Mama Becky, are you in the house? Let's hear from Mama Becky before we move on to show you the ones in the slide. Okay, ma. I want you to share.
Outstanding morning.
Outstanding morning, ma. Let's welcome her with a resounding Edmark International clap. Are you ready? 1, 2.
Oh, yes.
Edmark International.
Edmark International.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
Oh, yes.
You're on the floor now,
Yes, yes, yes. Can you all hear me? Terawater is indeed the water your body craves. You know, 1.5 years ago, my husband had a stroke attack, and we landed in the hospital. While we were there, my DCM called, was just asking after my welfare, and I told her we were at the hospital, that my husband had an attack. And she said, how do you get Terawater? Because actually we live very far from each other. How do you get it? That we need it. We need Terawater. I said, okay. So by the next day, he gave, by dispatch rider, 10 liters was given to us at the hospital. We were there. So I started giving him to drink. Before that day, it was like the second day that we got that water, but he was already in coma, because when he fell, he went out and he fell down, and we had to rush to the hospital. We were there, he was in coma. So before the water came, he had already started treatment. They were already treating him, and doctor told us that he had a partial stroke, one of his hand and one of his leg. Yes, he was just there, he could not talk until the Terawater came. So I started giving him, and by the third day he woke up and he said he wanted to get up. He said he wanted to use the restroom by himself. So that was how he started, I know the CM was shocked when I told her that he was up already, that he got up, he went to toilet, he was now walking to toilet by himself, doing things for himself, before we were now discharged from the hospital. So we asked for more. We are getting the Terawater. He was drinking, he was getting better. He was getting better till tomorrow. The BP has not risen. Till tomorrow, the BP has normalized. If you see him, you will not know that he had any stroke attack, that he was once paralyzed in one leg and one hand. You will not believe. So that is, then even when we came back and I was sharing my testimony about the water, because I was having my shoulder pain, that at times my husband will even invite a massager to come and massage my body, and I noticed, I did take that note that there was no pain. I was no longer having that shoulder pain until when I got home. When we got home from the hospital, I was taking the water. I was also taking the water. That I can raise my hand up, at that 90 degree. I can raise my hand. I can move my hands in my shoulder, the joint that was paining me was no longer paining me. So when I was sharing the testimony, wow, people they wanted Terawater, and that's how I started selling. That's how I started ordering more and more, and they were giving me testimonies too. There's this one of our church members who also have this shoulder pain. So when I was sharing the testimony, she was telling me that that she needs something like that, too, that whether she can get herself, of course. So we ordered for her. She said she was already using pillow to support herself when she's sitting on a chair, because she's a teacher. When she's reading for her exams, that as soon as she took that water, that if too much, she was telling me the church that what is in the water. She was asking me that what is in that water that she ordered from me. So I said, it's the water, that is the miracle water. We are not calling it miracle water that she used. And after two bottles, she did not order again. She said she's not feeling the pain again. So that's how powerful that the Terawater is. She said she was not feeling the pain again. So as many, my in-laws, because seeing my husband is just a big testimony, because they can't believe that, just taking water will make you, get up, and you are now, those of them that saw him when he was in the hospital bed. So Terawater is the water our body really craves because it's full of healing. The water is full of healing to our bodies.
Wow. Thank you very much. Can we give her a resounding headband international clap? 1, 2, ready, go.
Headback International. Oh yes.
International. Oh yes.
And she has been making money
Oh,
selling
yes.
Terawater. She has been making money selling Terawater. This 3 bottles of Terawater. Tell them it is this price.
Yes.
No problem, ma. I'll prepare Terawater and give to them. She's been making money selling Terawater. And people have been having different testimonies with Terawater. Different testimonies. But now I want to share some testimonies in the slides that have been uploaded in the slides. So I need us to pay attention. As I share, they are video testimonies. So these testimonials are opinions expressed by contributors to the product review. EGMAC assumes no responsibility or liability regarding the use of this information. Okay? So I hope we remember we are not medical doctors. We are not. We are not competing with medical doctors. We only enhance their work. Medical doctor says, eat good food, take your medication. Our products are good food. They take their medication. As they take it, they go to see the doctor. Doctor say, okay, reduce until they don't need again. We are not the ones to tell somebody, throw away those drugs because they are using our products.
Hi, my name is Carl Katul. In February 2023, me and my family stumbled across a little something called Terawater. Little did we know how much this water was going to help me and my family, and also my friend. See, at that point of time, me personally, I was struggling. I was struggling with my energy levels. I couldn't stay awake during the day. I couldn't focus. And at night, I couldn't sleep. Not only that, I was having joint pain, body pains, couldn't focus, and really I felt like I was 20 years older. Well, it was at this point of time, me and my
I'll down this thing.
What are you doing there on the floor? Make off what? I've been a dream. How do you not disappear?
I'm not hearing no. Is it only me? I can't hear.
I can't hear it too. It's not talking.
Ẹ káàbọ̀. Ẹ káàbọ̀. So ìtàlẹ́wájú kò sí látàárọ̀.
Okay, so those were video testimonies, but I have somebody in the house that would also like to share her testimony. Omo, are you here? Can you hear me? You don't know those people are American people. They don't talk with power. They talk small, small. So you heard Chairman's voice when he spoke now. Yeah? Omo, are you there?
Yes, ma.
Okay, would you like to share your Terawater testimony?
It's okay, no problem.
Thank you. Let's
It's
welcome
okay.
up to the Resounding Edmark International Club. 1, 2, ready, go. Edmark International.
Edmark International. Oh, yes.
Yes. Outstanding morning, everybody.
Morning.
I'm sorry I came late. I actually went out. I just go home. So for Terawater, it has really been helping me lately. I used to wake up with a very severe headache, as in I don't go to bed with it, but I wake up with severe headache in the morning, as in it was very, very bad. It was bad. I went to the hospital and they wanted to place me on medications, but when I remembered my products, I said, no, now, why will I take drugs when I know I have something better to take care of this headache? So that fateful day, when I got home, I just went to DCM, my Adeswa's house, and I told her, see, my DCM, I'm coming from the hospital. Look at what they told me, you know. She now said, okay, that I should go and drink Terawater. Man, I respect Terawater, honestly. That day, that was how I drank Terawater. As I was going back to my house, I brought some to the house. I was drinking. Cool. But every morning I was waking up with it. Very severe headache like that. Very, very, very severe one. So when I started taking that Terawater, I just noticed the thing was going down. Gradually. The thing just left, you know. So because of that, whenever my Terawater is finishing like this, hey, I'll just go to DCM's house. I'll go and bring Terawater again. Then this last one that happened, I think my Terawater got finished for like more than 2-3 weeks. And I didn't go to DCM's house to go and get more. But for that 3 weeks that I didn't go there, you won't believe the headache did not come up. Before I now went last week again to go and bring more. So like the way we used to advertise it, like we say Terawater, the water your body craves. Sincerely, our body craves for Terawater, and I am a living testimony of what Terawater can do. That's my testimony.
Thank you. One Resounding Edmark International Club for 1, 2, ready, go.
Edmark International.
International.
Yes.
Oh,
So
yes.
we're waiting for your own Terawater testimony, everybody in the house. So this lady lost 6 kg after 1 week of drinking Terawater. Remember, Terawater removes waste from the body. Of course. So you know why it also helps with weight loss. When I saw Cal Cardoza in April, I was screaming sincerely. He has lost all those big tummy, excess weight he had. And I was asking him, what did you do? He says, Terawater. And he takes shake off once in 2 days continuously. The guy has lost it, released all that excess weight he used to carry. Now, this is someone with diabetic sore. He also suffered mild stroke. You can see the injury on his leg. So what did he do? He was washing that leg with Terawater. And he was drinking Terawater. So you can see, following his sister's recommendation, he has been drinking Terawater. And after 2 weeks just 2 weeks of continuous consumption, the family noticed that his speech has returned to normal. Even his urine no longer attracts ants. And the wound has healed properly as well. You can look at the wound, see the healing of his diabetic sore. Remember, Cal Cardoza's mother said she sprays Terawater on her skin. And I'm sure you noticed her skin in that video, how clean her skin is. So Terawater also helps you. But when you sprinkle it on your body, if you use it to wash your face or use it to bath, don't toil yourself. Allow it dry on your body. Allow it dry on your body. Okay? This is a dog that was looking very sickly. This is the before. Even dogs are benefiting. And they were sprinkling Terawater on this dog. And he was drinking Terawater. See how beautiful the dog became. So Terawater also helps you grow your hair. So if you sprinkle Terawater on your hair, just like your skin, do not dry it. Let the Terawater dry on your scalp. Somebody with cancer tumor at the back of the ear. After 6 weeks of drinking and using Terawater to wash that place, you notice that the tumor reduced by half. 3 months of drinking and spraying Terawater, the tumor disappeared completely without operation, no, without operation. This is somebody that has psoriasis. This is a skin disease. See, before he was struggling with psoriasis for years, which made daily living so difficult. He was tired, numerous ointments, creams, injection, nothing worked. And what happens after? Upon his doctor's friend's recommendation, he tried Terawater. After 4 weeks of drinking Terawater and applying it on this affected area, he said 10 sprays on the affected area, he noticed a significant reduction in the redness of his skin, and his skin began to heal. So Terawater is also very good for the skin, good for sores, good for wounds. This is somebody that had a severe cut on his index finger, and the person is also pre-diabetic. You know what that means? It should be difficult for the wound to heal. He was using a portable grinder when this happened to his finger. Now, despite being a pre-diabetic individual, he noticed fully healed fingers. After 1 week, just 1 week of consistent Terawater consumption. So even for people that have fungal infection, not those people that have fungal infection on their nails, that their nails will have fungal infection, let them be dipping that finger in Terawater. It will heal. And a new fresh set of nails will come back. This is the Terawater t-shirt. But this is the 5-liter Terawater bottle that we sell. Okay, it is sealed though. When we cock it, it is sealed. It's only the person who buys it that can open it. So you have to break the seal open to be able to get the water. We sell it for 6,000 naira per bottle. And remember that if you buy this 5-liter bottle, you must consume it within 3 days. Now, the water should not be put in the sun. People that have peseta in the heart, iron in the heart, cannot drink Terawater. So please, that is very important. Ensure you ask. You cannot put Terawater in aluminum cup. You cannot put it in iron cup. Ensure you put it in plastic cup, glass cup, ceramic cup, clay cup. Don't put Terawater under the sun. Okay? You don't put it under the sun. So once you have prepared it, it takes just 3 minutes to prepare Terawater. Once you put whatever water you drink, if it's pure water, bottled water, river water, whatever water you drink, dispenser water, once you put in the device, you put the cover, and then you just touch it softly, it will come on. and you see the red light that processes the water. It stays for 3 minutes, 180 seconds. Once you put it on, it will beep. Once it's going off, it will beep. You know it has finished processing. Okay? Don't mix your processed Terawater with ordinary water. Don't mix it with, after processing, do not mix with ordinary water. It is now different. Remember, it is now linear. So you can't mix it again with ordinary water. You can also use Terawater to wash your fruits, your vegetables. You can use your Terawater to cook. Heat does not affect your Terawater. You can use your Terawater to prepare your ginseng coffee, your redis coffee. You can add, imagine adding spleener to Terawater, what will happen to the body? So you can add spleener to Terawater. You can use Terawater to mix your shake-up phytofiber or your MRT. Very, very good for our products, okay? So please, I'll leave the floor open now. If you have questions, I want you to ask your question. Note, if you do not have a Terawater machine and people want to buy Terawater from you, add your markup. So if you are telling them, you can tell them you sell for example, 7,000. So that when you buy it for 6,000, you make a gain of 1,000 per bottle. I hope that is clear. So you don't go telling the person 6,000 because that means you will not make any gain from the water, from selling it. And then when you have enough money, you can get your own Terawater machine. Terawater machine is a machine that will yield money for you any time of the day, and it is endless because water is any water you drink. That's what you put inside the Terawater machine. So I'll leave the floor open now for questions. If you know you have questions, please ask your questions. Or if you know you have a contribution you want to make, the floor is open. And if you don't want to speak, you can also type your question in the chat. I'll pick it from there and we'll attend to it. Okay? So, who has a question or who has a contribution? Any question or any contribution? Okay, if there's no question and there's no contribution, okay, I want to thank everybody for showing up for today's training. I am grateful to everybody that showed up. And I want us to keep talking about our products because we are saving lives and we should not be tired of telling them about the products. So I want to thank everybody that came, and we'll have our closing prayer now. In Jesus' name, Father, we thank you for this gathering. We bless you for this training. We ask, oh Lord, that you continue to empower us to touch more lives every single day. That the solution you have put in our hands, oh Lord, you teach us how to share it to so many people and help them get out of their tough situations. Father, we bless you for using us as your tool to bring health, wealth, and total well-being to those that come in contact with us. We give you all the praise in Jesus' name. Amen. Can we give God a resounding Edmark International clap? 1, 2, ready, go. Edmark International.
Edmark International. Oh, yes.
For coming for today's training. Next week, Tuesday, we'll be taking another topic, okay? If you know you have a topic you want us to take, please inform me before next week, Tuesday, and then invite your guests for training. So you give yourselves a resounding Edmark International clap. 1, 2, ready, go. Edmark International.
Edmark International. Yes.
For Chairman Webinar. Chairman Webinar is free. Very free. If you've never met our chairman, he's somebody you should meet. He's somebody you should know because he has qualities we can all emulate. Please do not miss Chairman's Webinar. Invite your guests for Chairman's Webinar. It's also a tool of prospecting. It is free. But when they are entering their own details, they will not choose distributor, they will choose guest. That's the difference. It's free. 100% free. So please invite your guests for Chairman Webinar. Let them come and experience our culture. Let them come and experience our community and share in the energy. And that will also help them understand that Edmark is not just about you and that there are people all over the world that are actively doing Edmark. And that will help them make up their minds fast to join you in your Edmark business. Thank you so much for showing up today and enjoy the rest of your night. Bye-bye. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, ma. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye.
Most of the